So before we start the game, I wanted to say that we're actually doing a raffle. So when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing, the raffle. And the prizes will be the Warhammer Plus, Vindicator Assassin, and the Parmenos Captain that came with an Imperium magazine. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button for when we upload new videos, and on to the game!
Alright, so today's mission from the incursion section is Sacred Ground. Necron Army. We're just going to cut right into it. I have a Ghost Ark with 10 warriors with all of Flayers. I have 3 destroyers plus a heavy destroyer in that squad. 3 destroyers, Imotekh the Stormlord, Plasmancer, 3 Skorpekh destroyers, and finally my last squad of warriors.
So for my army, Squad Rangers, Iron Destroyer, Doom Crawler, Tech Priest Ominous, then Rust Stalkers, Briefers, Electric Priest, Vanguards, another Doom Crawler, and another Tech Priest Dominus. Now for the first turn. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got a 2 and I got a 4. Go Mason, go!
Okie dokes. So, everything moved up. Moved up about 8.5, 9 inches over here. These have the infantry keywords, so they can go on top of the building there. The regular destroyers and the tagging along Lokhust Destroyer moved up a bit. Imotekh moved up. Plasmancer moved up. They moved up. Over here, I put them on the objective so I can actually get CP back. And at the end of my movement, Plasmancer ability killed one. Oh, what are they called? Are those the Rust Stalkers or Infiltrators?
Rust Stalkers.
Thank you. And I got a little trigger happy and started using the Imotekh the Stormlord's Lord of the Storm ability at the end of the movement, not during the shooting when it is supposed to be. But we're just rolling with it. I targeted the Onagard Doomcaller, did 3 mortal wounds to this, 1 to him, 1 to them, and did 0 to them. So when we come back, we're going to start with the actual Necron shooting phase. Lokhust Heavy Destroyers. First target is the Onaga Doomcrawler. Thanks to the My Will Be Done ability, they're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hits. Strength 10 against toughness
8.
So 3s. All but 1, and why not? I'll use a command reroll for this. Why not? So that is 3 at AP minus 4.
Okay, I have a 5-weapon normalcy.
You should make at least 1.
Hopefully.
2. Okay.
I'm using a command point to reroll that last one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I don't want, because that has a really high damage output weapon.
I still have 1 left.
Oh, made it. Thank goodness.
This squad of destroyers with the heavy destroyer is splitting their fire. 1 is out of range for the other targets, so he is going to be shooting at the infiltrators. The other 2 regular destroyers will be shooting at the Vanguard. And the heavy destroyer will be shooting at the Doomcrawler. Doomcrawler, infiltrators, Vanguard. Again, thanks to My Will Be Done.
Yeah, 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay, so all hits. And let me actually get this closer to you.
Thank you.
And I think everything is 3s, at least. And let me see if I have any rerolls of 1 here. Alright, so the only reroll I could have done, I would have had to use with a stratagem when the unit was selected to shoot. So, this was against the Vanguard, this was against the Infiltrators, and this was against the Doomcrawler. AP minus 4, AP I believe is minus 30.
So, okay, what do we got here? We have against the Vanguard, non-survive. Then both save on
Are you sure they're 5s?
For
I'm
the
pretty
Doom
sure
Crawler?
for the Doomcrawler, yes.
Yes.
But for... No, this is the Doomcrawler. This was against the...
Infiltrators?
Infiltrator.
They do have a 5 weapon normal save.
Naturally?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
But
this is damage D3, not 1. So you couldn't have gotten that +1 at all.
Yeah.
Because D3, if I get 1, is after you make your saves.
Yeah.
So actually, it doesn't matter. Because they're damage D3, you only have 1 wound apiece on those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead.
Let's say -3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I knew I had 5 dead anyway.
Yep, but I'm saying you're Lucius, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes, you would get +1 against damage 1 weapons, but this is damage D3, and we don't know if it would become 1 until after the saves are made.
But at the same time... Oh, wait. I do have a 6 weapon normal save.
That'd be all you get.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I completely...
That's what you...
Yeah, I
That's what you
forgot.
already tried.
I'm sorry, guys. I am
That's what you did over here.
completely bad at this. Anyway, back to something that we actually know what we're doing.
Imotekh is shooting his Staff of the Destroyer into them. He normally would hit on 2s, but he will now need 3s.
What do you think, little Sunkist? Ooh.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah. 1 hit.
Does he reroll for himself? Nope. So, boop boop.
Oh, there we go.
And how do you feel about Strength 6? AP -3, 2 damage.
6 up. Another one's dead.
Yep, just plain dead. Okay. Now the Plasmancer, he doesn't shoot as well, but he's going to try to take a few pot shots at him. Normally hit on 3s, but hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And Strength 7. AP -3, 2 damage.
Oh, one's dead.
Go start shooting everything into the Vanguard. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, boy.
We'll be back. Alright, so here are the hits. Strength 4 against Toughness.
3.
So I need 3s.
Oh, that actually thinned them out a little bit.
Yep, so my -1 cancels out your Lucius with the 1 damage weapon.
So 4 up.
4s.
And I have... Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. You have 4 of them there.
Dang it, they're all dead.
Skorpekh Destroyers will charge the infiltrators in the building.
Yes, they are actually in the building, not on top of the building.
Yep, that's why I've been receiving a -1 to hit. If they were actually on top, then I would not receive that -1 to hit against them. So, I need a 9-inch charge for this.
Ooh.
That's an 8.
I'm happy.
And, do I want to save my CP?
Yes, yeah.
I'll save my CP for now.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. That'll
Yay! So for the beginning of the Ad Mech turn, so I have the Doctor's Imperatives, Protector Imperative, and for the Chronicles of the Messiah, I get the Benediction of the Messiah. So over here, Uninspired moved up, Range was moved up, the Breach was moved up, and the Tech Priest healed the Doomcrawler with 3 wounds, and the last 2 Infiltrators, well, screw it there. Dying, super fun, awesome close combat. So the Doomcrawler right here, he's going to shoot his twin heavy phosphorus blast cannon into those super spooky...
Not blast cannon. No.
Happy Fun Time Cannon?
No. That'd be the neutron laser.
Well, either way...
Twin heavy phosphor.
Yes, and the heavy subber into them too, because
Why not? Why not?
Why not exactly? So hitting on 2s, and I can reroll a miss,
A miss?
a miss, all hicks, and moving on 3s.
He's hitting on 2s because of the canticles.
Then I can reroll 1. So, wow, that's actually not that bad. And that is at -2.
So AP -2 puts me down to a... oh, did you take into account the -1 for where they're at? Or does the phosphor ignore dense?
Ignores it.
Okay. Does it ignore dense or heavy or light?
Dense.
Alright. 5s. So 3 go through, so that would be 3 damage.
2 points of damage each.
Oh, actually 2 points of damage each? Alright.
Now hitting with a heavy stubber. And reroll that 1. No, I can't actually because...
Nope.
But 3 hex still.
You're thinking of your Imperial Guard here.
Yeah. But I have 2 wounds though. No AP.
AP, so 3s.
Yay, 1's wounded.
Okay. Reanimation rolls. I need 4 5s here. I made 1, but that doesn't count.
Well, thank goodness, because those guys I do not like at all. Now, the other Doom Crawler, hopefully, will finish up these 2 SOBs, because they are very, very deadly. To be honest with you, Mason, that was the one unit in the Necrons that I hate the most.
150 points for a unit of 3.
Hitting on 2s. Reroll a single dice. Wow, that didn't do nothing.
But it did give you an extra 2.
Yes. And wow, actually not that bad.
This guy.
Oh wait, actually I can reroll.
1 hit and wound, or 1 hit and or wound?
Both. So, that many.
From a guy that should have been dead. 2 go, because this is AP -2.
Yes, and it ignores cover.
Yep, even with that, only 2 go through there. So, 1 is dead and 1 is injured.
Huzzah! And now the heavy stubber hopefully will do something. Oof, all hex.
No wounds. Well, 2 wounds.
Oh, reroll that. Oh no, I can't. It's only 1. So.
Yep, with 1 weapon.
Yay!
1 pass, 1 is failed. But, since you are done shooting at that unit, with that, I can now try for the other guy.
Huzzah! So, I completely screwed up on something, guys. These are not breachers, they're actually destroyers. Mason, where I actually got this army from. Thank you, by the way, Mason. Use the destroyer bodies, the breacher bodies. And honestly, I like the breacher bodies much more. But anyway, the bodies are going to be shooting into...
Yep, destroyer weapons. Yep, they are destroyers. That one Lokhust Heavy Destroyer, which hasn't done anything this game at all.
Are they done complaining?
Never.
Yeah, anyway, it's going to shoot into this guy, hopefully killing him. And no, I'm not doing overcharge because he's got 1 wound left. And I'm going to be on 3 up no matter what anyway. And D6. Whoa, I like that. So we're hitting on 3s. Not bad actually. 2 misses. Gave me a couple extra.
Do you ignore?
Oh, actually
Do you ignore the terrain?
I do not.
So take away those 3s.
I think this one was something else, but I will take it away.
I think it was something else. I forget what though.
Yeah. Anyway, still a good number of hits. And still a good number of wounds.
And AP is what? 3?
3.
So 5. Not only 1 was made, and he's got less than 5 wounds.
Yay! Now these Rangers are going to shoot everything into those spooky. What are they called again?
Who are you considering spooky? The destroyers with guns, or the blades?
Blades.
Blades, Skorpekh destroyers.
Yeah, if the other word's destroyer and they have glory green blades, they're spooky. So the 3 red dice are the transcentic arquebus. Everything else is the Gravnik rifle.
Elvonic.
What you said. Oof. Well,
Now, you're both a +1 and a -1 due to canticles and moving with heavy weapons.
Yes, but I also have that reroll. One reroll for that. So, wow, that was actually pretty good.
4, so you're hitting on 4s, right?
Yes, because my regular ballistic skill is 3.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. The toughness is 5, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so... No, 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 no. All that stuff.
No. That's a 1.
I can't see.
I couldn't see on camera either. But these are AP what?
The transonic is AP -2. The rifle is AP -1.
So these will be 4s, these will be 5s. So 1 is failed here, and boop. Let's see.
-2.
So doop. These are failed, and so is this. This is a 1 damage. These are each 2 damage, right?
D3 actually.
D3.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so let's find out how this goes. So
4 points of damage.
So they have 3 wounds each, so I'm going to put this one on a guy, this on the same, and then use that on
To
the...
finish off a guy.
Yep.
And the infiltrators will hopefully soften up the destroyers a little bit with their foot blasters.
However, due to the Cryptogeometric adjuster from the Plasmancer on them, they are at a -1 to hit.
So hitting on 4s then. Hitting on 4s. Oof, not that bad actually.
Bolters make sense too, by the way.
They do make sense.
Conversation from off camera.
And I'll be rolling you on 5s. Oh boy. AP -0, so go ahead.
Alright, so whee! I'm good.
Dang it. Anyway, Iron Strider in the dark. His autocannons into the destroyers. Hopefully I will soften them up a little bit before...
The bladed ones with blades or the ones with guns?
The blades.
Okay. Skorpekh.
Skorpekh destroyers, there we go, whatever they want to call them. They're spooky, they got green blades, and they have to die. So, hitting on 2s. And I'm going to reroll that 1. And now be rolling on a 3. Oof, I'm not going to reroll 1. So,
2.
2. And -2.
Let's see, you were shooting at guys in cover. So there are 3 up. Actually, that's what I forgot to take it into account earlier.
What?
There are 3 up, save actually goes to a 2 up. Because they're in light cover as infantry.
Now for the assault phase, the only assault I can do, infiltrators into the Sautekh. Hopefully I will destroy them all.
Charge!
Oh, barely in.
Right.
Okay, now 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
You're -1 because of your canticles, remember?
Oh, yeah, so nothing hits.
The red dice is from the Hyperphase Reap Blade. The white dice are from the Hyperphase Threshers.
Well, hopefully they're going to whiff like how I whiffed.
These were Strength 5. These are Strength 7. AP -4, AP -3, 3 damage, 2 damage. Huzzah! Hitting on 3s, re-rolling hit rolls of 1 because they're destroyers.
Oh, actually...
There were 2 ones there, not the...
yeah, you actually... There might be something wrong with that. So, because of this wonderful roll, he cannot do re-rolls to hit.
And they would have hit.
Yeah.
So that just saved you from 2. Aired away. Hoo-yah! AP -4.
Okay.
AP -3s.
So, 5 up in normal saves for both. And they're going to be dead. But how dead, though? Wow. Actually, I'm going to be an a-hole.
2 damage, 3 damage.
I'm going to be an a-hole. I'm going to actually roll the gamut. Command point. Because why the heck? Dang it!
So the Plasmancer had tucked himself into a corner. He is going to do his Living Lightning ability on the closest enemy visible model, which is the Infiltrator. Takes place at the end of the movement phase. But while we're at it, Of course, the Skorpekh Destroyers fell back onto the objective number 2. The Destroyers moved up just a little bit, just to get within 24 inches of the other Destroyers. Those Warriors had decided to just stand still, and they're going to do the action, which will be completed at the end of my turn for some secondary points, because I keep forgetting to do that. And before I forget, because it is now turn 2, boop, Protocols of the Undying Legions, I'm going to choose to make it Protocol of the Sudden Storm Directive number 2. I can shoot and still perform actions, in addition to adding 3 inches to Pharaon abilities and such. And Directive number 2 is always also active, so I can still fall back and shoot all the game. But I'm going to have that one. So I'm also going to have the Destroyers perform the action as well.
Okay.
So, but my Warriors will complete the action at the end of my turn, because they're OBSEC. The Destroyers, however, will have to survive.
But I think only the Necrons have objectives to kill, correct?
No, that was with a... that's with another custom Dynasty.
Oh, gotcha.
This is Sautek.
I think I should study that codex of yours.
It's really weird, and there's been a lot of heavy data slate FAQs, so...
They really dropped the ball in this codex.
Yes, they did.
And so dropping the ball, how about rolling some dice?
Okay, so the 3d6 from the Living Lightning ability. Only one 4-up, so only one mortal wound. So the Plasmancer and the Destroyer I decided were the ones that were getting the +1 to hit from Imotekh the Stormlord. So that puts his 4-up to hit into a 3-up. And he's going to shoot into the Infiltrator, since apparently he prevents rerolls within 12 inches.
Yay!
Sorry, he normally hits on 3s, but
So
he's hitting on 2s because of the ability. But no rerolls. So 2 hits, and strength 7.
So 2s?
AP -3, 2 damage.
So 5 up and roll save? Oh my god, I made them both!
Okay. Imotekh the Stormlord, same target. Staff of the Destroyer. All hits. Strength 6. AP is -3, 2 damage.
Okay. 5 up and roll save, go!
Failed.
Damn it!
So the Necron Destroyers are going to shoot into the Ad Mech Destroyers. And the Lokhust Heavy Destroyer is going to shoot into the Chicken Walker. That's not a Chicken Walker.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chicken Walker would be like a sitting with 2 legs.
Yep.
He would be a Chicken Walker.
Yep. The other guy that you pointed at earlier should have been dead already.
Stop being so salty about that.
No. Regular Destroyers from the Gauss cannon, and the Gauss Destructor from the Heavy Destroyer. All hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, because somebody died finally.
I'm not sorry about that at all. Thanks, actually. All hex, yeah.
Okay. And strength 5 for the... No,
So
strength 6, AP -3 for the white dice.
So it'll be 3.
And... So I need 3s, and this is strength 10 against toughness...
7, so 3s.
So everything's 3s.
Yes.
Oof. The one I really wanted in there didn't get in there.
I'm happy about that. And now, I think I have a 5 up and roll save. 5 or 6, but like saying here.
There's 6.
Oh, well, I only got 1 6, so.
Right, so these are all D3 damage.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll one at a time here.
So 1, 2.
1. Oh, you're 2 total, yeah.
So 1's destroyed.
Yep. Get those out of the way there. 1. There's 2, so that's 3 damage.
So that's destroyed.
Another one is destroyed?
Mm-hmm.
That's 3. So 3 are dead. Alright, the Ghost Arc shooting both Gauss, Flayer, arrays into the Fulgurite Electro Priest, and I'm going to start actually using some stratagems here.
Like which ones, though?
Pause, and I'll get to them. Alright, so I'm going to pop 1 CP for Disintegration Capacitors. This is unmodified hit rolls of 6, automatically wound the target.
So just like handling the Emperor.
Yep, for 1 CP. If you'd please knock that down for me.
Where's the dice? There we go. I knew where the dice was. I was just kind of testing myself. My God, what was a 3? I'm so confused. There's a 2. There's a 1. There was a 3.
Okay. So he has 2 Gauss Flare Arrays. For the purposes of Stratagem, I'm going to roll one of these Gauss Flare Arrays at a time. Okay?
Okay.
Or rather separately. So I'm going to do them on separate sides of the board here. Ah! That one is over there. So this way we at least know.
Did you ever say which one was the...
So the Disintegration Capacitors
Yes.
are for all of them.
Okay.
The other stratagem that I want to use is right before I use the wound, before I roll to wound.
Okay.
So let's see here. I got 2 6s there. So these are auto-wounding.
And then you have 2 more 6s right there.
So these are auto-wounding. However, I also have a lot of failures.
Not really.
Yep. So on this Gauss Flare Array, because the way we're interpreting this is techno-ocular targeting for 1 CP. Put me down to 2. That's an 8, not 2. So, use the stratagem in the shooting phase before making a wound roll for an attack made by a Necron's model from your army. Do not make a wound roll for the attack. It automatically wounds the target. That's we're believing that's for 1 weapon. That's why I rolled these flare arrays separately. So that I would use it on the one that actually hit more, right? So, it's also got me thinking about how effective it is with a Gauss Flare Array versus a Lokhust Heavy Destroyer.
Or 20 of them.
Yes. It's made for, if it's for only 1 weapon, then it would only count for like 1 Gauss Flare.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole...
Yes. That's why I'm rolling... It'd be weird to have it for 1 CP again for 1 Gauss Flare, but also for a full Gauss Flare array, or 1 Gauss Destructor. I'm kind of confused on how this should probably work, but this is the closest thing I can think of.
Well, anyway.
Would you agree?
Yes.
1 weapon?
So these are all wounds.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to roll the saves right now.
And I'm going to roll these first real quick.
So
they're strength 4.
So it's toughness 7.
Against the full grade Electro Priests?
Oh, the Electro Priest.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was from the Dune Walker.
No.
Oh, the toughness 3.
So the 3's wound?
Yes.
Okay, so add these to your pile.
So 5 up and roll the save. No, actually, it's AP minus 1. It's 1 damage, right?
It's AP minus 1, 1 damage. Let me look at your... Because they're elites, I believe? Yeah, so they have a 6-up armor save. They have a 5-up invul save.
Okay, so 1's dead, 2's dead, 3's dead, 4's dead, 5's dead.
That's squad.
6 dead, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
10, 11. So it turns out they do have a 5+ feel no pain.
And
you
that
actually do make quite a few of them.
the whole squad's dead, I think, so. No, it looks like 1 guy's actually alive.
So, who survives?
So we decided to call the game just because, well, Mason has 33 victory points as of right now. I have, well, I got no prisoners, by that I can't catch up.
Yeah, because no prisoners. Let's see, you killed 4 times 3, that's 12. 13, 14, 15. 15 wounds.
Divided by 10.
So, realistically, 1 point for no prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
And...
I don't have enough. Honestly, I got 1 unit right there that can maybe do something. He's slow AF. He's slow AF. He's going to get shot easily. And I would have to stay on that objective and throw my Tech Priest
way all over the place.
Yes, all that stuff. And you also have 10 Necron Warriors, and he's a Repair Bark.
Yes.
So
the greatest possibility for you right now is both Onagars destroy the Destroyers. And maybe if you're extremely lucky, the Vanguard kill these 2 Skorpekhs. But even then,
but at the same time, it's not
so much just on points that I'm ahead of. You still would not catch up.
Well, see, the other thing I think with a lot of your victory points, I've noticed with Necrons.
Necrons are very strong on secondaries.
Yes, and that's, I think, the big thing. So, we actually did a game off camera. Gar versus Necrons.
Yeah, with somebody else.
Yes. And honestly,
Necrons got steamrolled.
But at the same time, that was because I had more units on the field.
You had almost pure IG tank. It was IG tank spam against Necrons that only had a few destroyers and mostly anti-infantry.
But at the same time, at the end of the day, though, big difference is I had more. I mean, granted, yes, it was a bigger game, but I had more units. They actually have more ability and be able to actually hold an objective. Unlike in my secondaries, they're very, very weak. The best objective secondary objective I had was vehicles destroying units.
And you had accidentally flip-flopped the order of some of those.
Yeah, and that was my bad.
So, like, for the destroyers, for my Lokhust heavy destroyers that were on top here, if you had shot them with your destroyers, your Cataphrone destroyers first, and then done the Onagard Dude Crawler, that would have made a small difference, but not a whole lot. That would have at least gotten you a few more points.
2 points.
Yeah, so 2 more points. But also, you have my old Ad Mech army, which was designed for 7th edition style, not for 9th edition need mobility.
Well, I mean, either way, at the end of the day, even, I don't know, I mean, this is my second game with the Ad Mech officially, and like what I told Mason, feels like the last game that we had, and this game, turn 1, I just took very, very heavy kills with these.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
More Cataphrone destroyers.
Well, even with the last game of Ad Mech vs. Dark Eldar, I lost a lot.
What was that?
Yeah. But,
oh no, that one was more due to positioning.
Yes, but either way, at the end of the day, I lost more models.
You lost more models due to positioning more than anything else.
Well, either way, Mason, that was a great game. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh crap, it is.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So, till next time, guys, get your stuff painted.
Oh crap.